Hello everybody, MorbTron here. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the most slept on armor perks you can get out there on your gear. It is Weapon Dexterity. Weapon Dexterity comes on leg armor only, and I'll get into where to get the best dexterity perks you can in a minute. But first I'm going to show you the example weapon that I'm going to be using is the last word. The reason why is when you switch to the last word from a different weapon, which when I switch from my retold tale to my last word, the last word's handling is what makes the weapon come up at the speed and be ready to fire at the speed that it is. And the reason why the last word makes such a good example weapon for this is because of that twirling animation that you do before you can fire the weapon. So while the weapon is twirling, you can't fire it. And even if you aim down sights, which stops the twirling animation, you still cannot fire until it would be done. So that twirling animation that the last word does is directly linked to the handling speed of the weapon. So you increase the handling, which increases how fast you can fire a weapon after drawing it, the faster that animation is. So it makes a good example, a good visual example. That's why I'm using it. Also, hand cannon dexterity is an easy one for me because that's what I farm for the most on all my gear, because I like hand cannons. But anyway, you'll see here, this piece of armor I have has 0 dexterity on it at all. None whatsoever. And the general rule of thumb is the more specific the dexterity perk is, the better. So going on to something that has something not very specific, we have light arms dexterity here. It says faster ready and stow speed for hand cannon, sidearms, and SMGs. So it's going to affect 3 different weapon types, but it's not going to be as good as something that gets more specific. And that would be things like hand cannon dexterity is the next step up if you're looking for hand cannons alone. And there is also enhanced hand cannon dexterity, and not going into exotics, that's the best way to increase your dexterity, is that enhanced hand cannon dexterity. And you can get the enhanced armor perks on any raid gear from Forsaken and up, but again, only leg armor. You get it from the new Opulent set from the Menagerie. You get it from the new Iron Banner set from this season, Season 7, Season of Opulence. And you can get it on any of the Tier 3 Reckoning armor set, so one that gives you the +3 to whatever set bonus you're going for. That can also have enhanced perks. Any exotic leg pieces can roll exotic or enhanced perks, and also the Dreaming City gear rolls enhanced perks. That is it. Any other legendary out there, like this Vigil of Heroes, cannot get enhanced dexterity perks. So if you're going to want to farm for it, the best place, honestly, is going to be Menagerie, even in its nerf state, to get your hands on some enhanced perks for your gear, but definitely something that'll help you out. And the reason why is because, let's say you're in the Crucible, not so much in PvE, but if you're in the Crucible and you're fighting and you pull out your shotgun, let's say you shoot your last shot, you gotta switch to your hand cannon. If you have enhanced hand cannon dexterity and your enemy is in the same situation you are, you both have to pull out your hand cannons. You pulling out that hand cannon even a couple seconds or a couple milliseconds sooner is going to win you that duel as long as you can hit your shots. So this enables an easier way to win duels in the Crucibles, having enhanced perks or enhanced dexterity especially. Handling is a great stat on weapons. Do not sleep on it. But before we get into exotics, I'm going to show you just the differences in the different levels. So right here we have just the base. And when I switch to light arms dexterity, you're not going to notice too much of a difference. I'm at 60 frames per second right now on PC, and that's being at higher frame rates, you are going to notice it more, but the time that it takes for a weapon to ready is always going to be the same, no matter what your frame rate is at. And now these pants that I have on right now have regular hand cannon dexterity. You might notice a little bit of a difference here, but again, not much. You don't actually notice it. It is a couple milliseconds faster, but you don't notice it really until you get to enhanced hand cannon dexterity, which is on my Titan, which I will show right now. Alright, so we're on the Titan. quickly show you the difference between enhanced hand cannon dexterity and non. Again, just an example. So, shotgun out, animation. And I'll just switch to something that does not have hand cannon dexterity. Something random. Alright, now we're going to switch back to the hunter for the crazy parts of dexterity with special exotics. Now, as far as exotics go for dexterity, on the hunter, if you're looking specifically for hand cannons, we have this exotic called Lucky Pants. And part of the illegally modded holster exotic intrinsic is hand cannons ready faster, which is dexterity, which is handling. So if I switch to my retold tail, and you see that animation, it is so fast that it's nearly instantaneous. And if I just hold down mouse 1, you can start shooting nearly instantly. Whereas if I unequip that, and let's just go back to the base. See, there is that difference there. Now, Titans have an exotic that is for SMGs, if you're looking for SMG dexterity. So Titans using Recluse, for instance, they can use these. They're called, switch over to the Titan, there we go, Peacekeepers. So Mecha holster, number of benefits while wielding an SMG: reload, readying, so handling, movement, and, well, handling, there we go. So it mentions handling twice in that one. But and if you're on a Warlock, don't feel bad, you do have one that does increase ready speed, but not for any one specific weapon, so it actually might be the better option, and that is going to be, I went past it here, and I'm probably looking right at it, here we go, Ophidian Aspects. Improve weapon ready speed, reload, and melee range. So, your Ophidian Aspects, if you're looking for something to get your weapons to ready quicker, would be the way to go, and this effect does stack with dexterity perks on your legs, so other than, you know, a hunter or a Titan getting lucky with enhanced SMG for Titan or enhanced hand cannon for hunter on like a set of Lucky Pants here, mine happen to have hand cannon dexterity, but you just don't notice the difference. It's still instantaneous. It's very nice. That's dexterity, so don't sleep on it. Definitely farm for those perks. If you like these more deep dives into weapon and armor perks of that nature, hit the like button, let me know you want to see more of this kind of thing, and I will do a little explanatory, if I could words, videos like this. Share it with your friends if you want them to be better at the Crucible, and that is going to be it. So hit the like button if you liked it, if you want to see more. If you are new here, hit that sub button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody, and I will catch you all next time.